the piece we hadn't seen before in Bitcoin was proof of work. But the magic, I think, comes from the fact that there is no central operator. All transactions are public. All the transaction rules are public. Anybody can enforce transaction rules. Like, that was kind of where the magic was. And so we kind of took it apart. And the use case that we decided to target in the early days was payments. Payments are a multi-trillion-dollar problem. And it seems like cryptocurrencies are just naturally suited to make payments better. And specifically, we kind of focused on cross-border international payments, not because domestic payments are great, but because cross-border payments are the worst. Like, if anyone who's made an international payment probably has stories of bad experiences. And so the worse the thing you start with, the less amazing you have to be better. And I think we can eventually be amazing and sort of take over the payments world, but we're not going to be there day one. And so if we can't succeed against the worst part of the problem, why are we bothering?
Welcome to Pimpy's Investment Chat, where we keep investment talk simple. And here's your host, Pimpy.
What is going on out there, peeps? Oh yeah, everybody's going crazy. Good Lord. Every time XRP moves a few cents, people are jumping for joy and celebrating. I get it. I'd be frustrated too if I was an XRP investor, especially since the price has been pretty much level now for a long time. But there's a reason why it's moving, and remember, what goes up usually goes down. Every time there's good news on any crypto, that crypto will benefit with a spike and then turn around and come down. Remember, what we're looking for in any investment is consistency. Whether it's a pattern, whether it reaches a price and stays consistently there, you're just looking for something that's consistent. So let's get into today, because I know XRP people are having a field day. All right, so let's get into this. All right, here we go. Look at Bitcoin at $34,936. Ever since it hit 35,000, it's been maintaining. That's what you're looking for, consistency. It's not gone much lower. It's not gone too high, but it's staying right around $35,000. Just like Ethereum's at $1,893, almost at $1,900. That's really nice. But you can see it's consistently been above the $1,800 mark. Yeah, you want to keep watching that. Make sure it stays there. Yeah, today they're in the red, but even so, consistency is what we're looking for. XRP, oh yes, good Lord, they're no longer at 58 cents. They're now at 71 cents, so congratulations to them. Solana is at $40.25. Dogecoin is at 7 cents. Go Dogecoin. Look at, it's now at 7.5 cents. You gotta love it. High tide lifts all ships. Let's see if all cryptos keep going up. Chainlink's at $12.74. Polygon is at 72 cents. Polkadot is at $4.91. Litecoin's at $74.30. It's above that $64 to $69 range. Let's see if it consistently stays there. Holy Toledo, look at that 5 zeros to 8. Even Shiba's making a move. And of course, XLM, well, they're at 13 cents. Yeah, if you want to take a risk on some, XLM for sure, because they're really low. They usually go neck and neck with XRP. That's if you want to try something cheap and hopefully it goes up, XLM might be the route you want to go. Terra Luna has been consistent around the same level. It's actually at 4065. So Tama investment is more about getting your cardio going because it will jolt you from time to time. 2010. It was really starting to take off again, and then all of a sudden it drops down. And it does this consistently. But let's take a look over 3 months. But it looks like ever since the October the 30th, when it was up there around 2012, it has started to come down all over again. So we got to keep an eye on it and see what happens. But at least it was going in the right direction there for a moment. But over the last 3 months, you could see it's up 36.62%. Over the last month, it's up 12.8%. Over the last 7 days, it is down 14.15%. So what is going on with XRP? They got the whole world all excited. Yes, look at it. XRP approved by Dubai Financial Service Authority. So the XRP token has been approved by Dubai Financial Service Authorities, allowing firms in the Dubai International Financial Center to incorporate the cryptocurrency into their virtual asset services. Ripple Labs, the San Francisco-based payment firm, announced on Thursday. So this is Dubai. That's where everybody's dream is, to get over there where all the rich people are. This is great news for XRP. So let's hope that XRP is consistent, either consistently moving up or at least gets to a plateau and stays there without dropping back down. XRP approval will enable institutions located in a DIFC to use the cryptocurrency for global value transfers. XRP joins Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin as cryptocurrencies approved by the DFSA. Dubai continues to demonstrate global leadership when it comes to regulations of virtual assets and nurturing innovation. And that came from Brad Garlinghouse himself. Ripple will continue to double down on its presence in Dubai, and we look forward to continuing to work closely with regulators to realize crypto's full potential. So you do got the big dog himself. Talk about Brad Garlinghouse, the I want to work for the New World Order. I'm looking forward to working for the New World Order CEO. So the SEC is struggling to hire crypto experts, partly because the agency employees can't own cryptocurrency. Well, then, if you're a crypto expert, then it would seem to me that you're invested into cryptocurrency. Does that make sense? It reminds me when, the United States government was complaining that they seem to be falling behind in keeping up with hackers. And the one guy that turned FBI informant, and when they spoke to him, they said, "Why do you think we're having such a hard time? We pay pretty good. There's good benefits." The guy said, "Why? Because you guys piss test for marijuana. Most people that are hackers, they'll sit around and smoke weed. And so if you're going to test for weed, then they're not going to want to come work for you." The government had to change their policy. But I understand this one here, the SEC, that would seem to be a conflict of interest. But so they can't get anybody hired because you can't even own cryptocurrency. The Securities and Exchange Commission, one of the major federal regulators looking to rein in the crypto industry, is having trouble hiring crypto experts, according to a new report from the agency inspector general, which is really weird because I heard the Secret Service talking about blockchain technology was specifically created for them to keep track of counterfeiters. Most federal agencies have an Office of Inspector General or independent authority that reviews and oversees the operations of, say, the Federal Trade Commission or the Social Security Administration. Well, they suck at their jobs. Let's be honest, they're political like everybody else. On Thursday, the SEC division published a report on the financial regulators' management and performance challenges in October. I remember Chris Marcus sent proof to them that there were some shenanigans going on the silver market. He never heard back from them again. What he discovered, was hundreds of millions of dollars that were being stolen. And if you're a whistleblower like Chris Marcus and they go through and they find out that he was right, he gets 10% of the recovery. That's a nice fat paycheck for Chris Marcus, man. So I wish he would have followed up on it, and I'm not sure where that story is today, but I'll have to hit him up and find out. The challenges include keeping pace with evolving technologies like AI, as well as maintaining an in-the-know workforce. It's too square would be the best way to put it. And again, if you are a person with that much knowledge in cryptocurrencies, that means you have a lot of faith in them, and you're probably very invested in them. So if you can't invest in cryptocurrencies, what would be the purpose to work there? But when it comes to cryptocurrencies, I always say you just got to be careful because you never know. SEC says Safemoon executives withdrew $200 million from crypto project to spend on McLaurens and luxury homes. Does that sound familiar? It sounds like FTX to me. How involved is the SEC in following up on these guys and seeing where the money is going? How come they're not audited religiously? The company behind Safemoon promises astronomical returns, but instead the cryptocurrency imploded mid-flight, and now those behind the controls are facing the consequences. So, another company going down, another cryptocurrency going down. And in Wednesday's complaint, the SEC charged the company behind the coin, Safemoon LLC, along with creator Kyle Nagy, CEO John Caroni, and CTO Thomas Smith with violating security laws in a massive fraudulent scheme. Again, another crypto coin being sued. This is not the news you want to hear, especially when cryptos have been doing pretty good lately. Yeah, I just saw this article. I thought I was sure because it's ridiculous. Citibank to customers, ditch paper statements or lose your online account. Thanks for the option. What happened to customer service? Banks have gotten so out of control, it's ridiculous. If somebody can go out there and start their own bank without having to deal with all this BS, you'd get a lot of customers, that's for sure. So Citibank has told some of its customers that if they don't opt out of paper statements, they will lose access to their online accounts. The move is the latest in a series of pushes by the bank industry to urge customers to give up physical statements, which cost them in paper and postal fees. Well, who cares a crap if it costs you money in postal fees? As much as everybody pays in fees, you should be able to afford paper and postal fees. Anyways, let's close out. Look, gold is at $1,978.10 for the day. It's down $14. Like I said, we don't panic over that. No big deal. Silver's at $22.99. Again, no panic. We're looking for consistency, and gold has been consistently hanging around a $2,000 level, where silver has been hanging around a $23 an ounce level. So that's exactly what you want to see. Anyways, yes, congrats to XRP people. You are on the move today, but let's see. Let's see how long that lasts. Don't forget, you want to make sure you take out some of your profits, just depending on how much you have invested in XRP. So let's see if it's consistent. Is it just one day because of the news, or is it going to be consistently going up? What do you guys think? Let me know. Anyways, that's it for now. I'm out.